The True Story of 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. In 2016, Michael Bay directed the biographical action film 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, which tells the true story of a terrorist attack on the U.S. ambassador to Libya and the 6 soldiers who fought back against the militants. The film stars John Krasinski, James Badge Dale, Max Martini, Dominic Fumusa, and Pablo Schreiber. Overall, 13 Hours made $69.4 million at the box office. Though reviews were mixed, 13 Hours was praised for its fact-based depiction of real-life events and earned compliments for avoiding the romanticization of war and instead portraying it as realistically dark and difficult. The Michael Bay movie follows U.S. Navy SEAL Jack Silva as he arrives in Benghazi, Libya. He joins the Global Response Staff, a group of soldiers working at a CIA base called the Annex. The GRS team scouts the special mission where U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens will stay. They warn the building's guards that the threat of attack is high. On the 11th anniversary of the September 11 attacks, the special mission is attacked by members of the Ansar al-Sharia, and Silva and his team must protect the ambassador and the Annex. The Benghazi attack in 2012 explained. Though 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi is a fictionalized account, the 2012 attack on 2 United States facilities in Libya did actually happen. On the night of September 11, 2012, members of the Libyan terrorist group Ansar al-Sharia launched an attack on an American diplomatic compound where the U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens was residing. Early the next morning, the group then went on to complete a mortar attack against a CIA annex that lay about a mile away from the first site of the attack. At first, the attack was thought to be spontaneous, inspired by a recent protest, but further investigations found that it was premeditated. The Benghazi attack was carried out by Ansar al-Sharia, an Islamic terrorist group based in Libya. There was no evidence that al-Qaeda or other terrorist groups were involved in the attack. The Obama administration was proven to have made no mistakes or done anything wrong to incite or worsen the attack. Furthermore, despite the accusations, the Obama administration was proven to have made no mistakes or done anything wrong to incite or worsen the attack. 2 suspects have been captured in the years since. Ahmed Abu Khatala is the leader of Ansar al-Sharia and was captured in 2014, while Mustafa al-Imam, another suspect in the case, was captured in 2017. The Libyan government condemned the 2012 Benghazi attack, and a protest of 30,000 Libyans rallied against Ansar al-Sharia, who was killed during the 2012 Benghazi attack. There were 4 American citizens killed during the 2012 Benghazi attack. During the first phase of the attack, when the terrorists stormed the American diplomatic compound, 2 Americans were killed: U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens and Information Officer Sean Smith. Stevens served as the U.S. Ambassador to Libya from May 2012 until his death in September 2012. He was the first U.S. ambassador to be killed in an attack in over 30 years, with the last being Adolph Dubs in 1979. Meanwhile, Smith had orders to protect Stevens and was posthumously awarded the U.S. Department of State's Thomas Jefferson Star for Foreign Service. The other 2 Americans killed in the 2012 Benghazi attack were CIA operatives and former Navy SEALs Tyrone Woods and Glenn Doherty. The men were killed during the final half of the Ansar al-Sharia attack, when the terrorists began ambushing the CIA annex. Woods served in the U.S. Navy for 21 years before becoming a CIA operative. In 2005, he was awarded the Bronze Star Medal with Combat V for valor. Doherty served in the U.S. Navy for 10 years before joining a security company, wherein he played a pivotal role in saving Americans like PSC Jessica Lynch and Captain Richard Phillips. What happened to the real GRS team during the Benghazi attack? Firstly, John Krasinski's role in 13 Hours. The secret soldiers of Benghazi was Jack Silva. Though Silva is a real person who did protect the CIA annex during the 2012 Benghazi attack, the name John Silva is an alias. Unlike the other members of the GRS team, Silva wanted to keep his identity private. In turn, he declined any publicity for the 13 hours. Despite this, Krasinski met with Silva while making the film to ensure his story was told properly. Though not much is known about Silva, it can be assumed that he is still alive today.